The Oscars used to be a can't-miss event. Back in the 90s, over 50 million people every year would tune in live. They'd sit there on their couch, and they'd watch the Hollywood stars walk the red carpet, go up, accept their awards. But over the past several years, we've seen people fall away from the entertainment industry because, quite frankly, they hear enough of these people each and every day. They don't need to hear them get up, pat themselves on the back for a movie that most people probably didn't even go see in the theaters or on streaming, and then, of course, give some political diatribe. Well, last night's Oscars, no clue what the ratings were, considering the last three had been the worst-rated Oscars in the history of the event. However, one thing was assured, that people would probably not like the host, Jimmy Kimmel. And in fact, despite some highlights like I'm Just Ken from Ryan Gosling, whatever the fuck John Cena decided to do presenting that award, and of course, a little moment with Michael Keaton's Batman with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito up on stage, the one thing that everybody was talking about was Jimmy Kimmel and how unfunny he is. Why Jimmy Kimmel's being slammed for 2024 Oscars opening monologue. But it went beyond just simply being unfunny, because that's who Jimmy Kimmel has been for the past several years, extremely unfunny. He couldn't help but make it inherently political. And in the middle of the performance, Jimmy Kimmel decided he would take a minute aside and get triggered by Donald Trump making fun of him on Truth Social. And that was the moment where, even if people hadn't been turned off by different people's acceptance speeches or whatever push they were making at the time, this is the moment when half of the country was tuned in and realized these people fucking despise you. Donald Trump triggered Jimmy Kimmel while he was hosting the Oscars. And Donald Trump over on Truth Social made this post about Jimmy Kimmel, echoing the sentiments of a lot of people that were watching at the time. Jimmy Kimmel decided that he would make the entire thing about him and Donald Trump. Here you go.
Everyone, I was just, doing this show is not about me, and I appreciate you having me. It's really about you and Emma and all these great actors and actresses and filmmakers. But I was told we have like an extra minute, and I'm really proud of something. I was wondering if I could share it with you. I just got a review, and has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Get rid of Kimmel and perhaps replace him with another washed up but cheap ABC talent, George Slappanopoulos. He would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous. Blah, blah, blah. Make America great again. Okay, now, see if you can guess which former president just posted that on Truth. Anyone? No? Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still... Isn't it past your jail time?
So, of course, now you're left with everybody in woke Hollywood in attendance clapping and cheering as Jimmy Kimmel wishes for Donald Trump to be in prison. And this is the moment that, regardless of how you felt about the rest of the broadcast, whether you're turned off by this, turned off by that, this is the moment where you inherently make it a very one-sided political event, where you show everybody that nearly everyone in this room openly despises you if you support Donald Trump, including Jimmy Kimmel. So this guy's getting blasted, right? Jimmy Kimmel gets blasted for his fucking no-talent, unfunny performance, and then can't help but get triggered by Donald Trump making fun of him in the middle of it, to the point where he makes sure everybody knows where everybody in the room stands when it comes to that issue. This is one of the reasons why people have walked away from Hollywood. And I think the ratings, because Oppenheimer, I think was a bigger cultural event than a lot of other movies that we've seen win Best Picture over the recent years. I think there probably was more interest than usual in this. I'll be interested to see what the ratings actually come out to be. Either way, even if it is a step up from what we've seen the last couple of years, that would still make it one of the lowest rated Oscars in recorded history. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.